Facebook, Fuck Your Scenes, anybody that's watching this. Kevin Span again, I'm with Jerolyn and Tim for the last time.
Yeah.
Just get the obvious out of the way, so this was your last show? Last show.
Sadly it was.
Huh? What's going on?
Basically, in the summer of last year, I went on tour with Carolina Crown, Drum and Bugle Corps. Toured the country for about 90 days, and I'm doing it again this year. And sadly, when I come back, I realize that I can't dedicate enough time to keep this band moving in the direction that it's going. So I'm taking a noble leave.
Yeah, there's no hard feelings, either way. He's got stuff going on to better his life. We all understand that. So it was just a mutual thing. Nothing bad happened. It was just we kind of talked about it one day, and we all came to an agreement that it'd probably be for the best.
Yeah, because literally the day after summer tour, I go to another obligation for scholarship for Jacksonville, and that'll last all the fall, and I'm only free 2 weekends. And then in the spring, I might do student teaching, and on a maybe, I don't want to leave these guys hanging. So.
Yeah.
So do you think last ever, or maybe a few more down the road this time?
When he's back in Gadsden, we'll definitely get him to jump up on stage. And
I may do a song or two, but as a front man of the band I created, this was the last one.
It's easy to say last one ever, but I think after like 3 months, you're going to miss it.
Yeah.
And you're going to miss me especially.
Of course, yeah.
So, John's been co-vocal now, and I noticed Dylan's filled in for you a few times.
Yeah.
Just give it John now. Dylan take your place.
I don't know. I think it's still in the works.
It still kind of is, yeah. Basically, the way it went down is Dylan's Devin's brother, and so it's always been really easy to get a hold of him and get him. And it's really convenient to work with him. He's even filled in on drums a couple times in the past. And yeah, he's like, well, I think only once, but he's done it for it. And so it was kind of like, well,
I like Devin. He's very knowledgeable.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable. He plays piano.
He's a very capable vocalist.
So I guess the sum of the question is more or less, but play it by ear.
Yeah, there you go. More or less, yeah. But we'll see what happens in the next couple of months.
No final word yet?
Yeah, no final word. We're not gonna announce anything just yet, but
Understand.
yeah.
So, tell us a little bit more about your death. So, where did the name come from?
Okay.
It's a Gundam.
Devin likes Gundams, and it's the name of our most intriguing song genre-wise. And it's another changing point, kind of like Tierra, the song, not the album. So we figured to name it that.
Yeah. It was kind of.
There was a fight in between the two, whether it would be called the Waltz or the Dance.
Yeah, I still
Sing it now. We should have put the waltz.
I still want it to be called the Waltz.
I don't know, the whole, the songs and then the picture, none of them really go together.
No, nothing goes together because this album, it was really different because last album, we hired somebody to do artwork, we went to a studio, shelled out cash to do that, and this album, we did it in my home studio, and we took the pictures on the front and back of the album ourselves, and we wrote the shit on the top of the album.
It's way cheaper now.
Yeah, and we got out of it basically free, where we spent close to $3 grand last time.
We've done a few albums actually. We've got a handful of actual albums, and we figured, we've gotten people to do it for us. We know what we kind of want. Let's just do it ourselves and also play it by ear. Some things we're happy with, some things we're not. But that's everything, I guess.
Yeah, it's all a process, learning, growing, all that,
So you've been pretty vocal about how that station killed that over y'all's lyrics, y'all songs and things.
Yeah.
So now that the camera's going, why don't you explain them to somebody?
Awesome. Starting with Tierra, I had a few songs written like Leviathan and Zero pre-album writing, and I didn't really like the concept, so I wanted a concept album for myself. So it's kind of like these people love our band. Some people love our band. If they don't know what it's about, what can you say, really? I wrote the album about the band's car accident in January of 2010, so it's really meaningful to a lot of us. And we know him. Brad screams him behind the drum sets, and we kind of live it, more or less.
Very well.
Yeah, he screams it very well. So,
they're thinking about making me a fourth vocalist.
Yeah, of course. Thinking about incorporating another couple.
Yeah, Alisana did it. I mean,
Just have all y'all sing.
Yeah.
I sing falsetto all the time. And they hook up a mic, but they don't plug it in.
Yeah, we just let him think that he's singing, you know, just to
boost my
but also,
ego. I'm a drummer and I have the back, so I need an ego boost.
Especially when we're here, and he literally hides behind the amps here because he
to
can't.
sum up your question, that we've tangented up.
Yeah,
to sum it up, we do our writing style very personal, but we make it in a vague, descriptive way to where more people can relate to it. And if it comes from our hearts and people like us, then it's kind of respect. I mean, they should be intrigued by it.
Yeah, it's a little different. We don't just write about like cut girls up and like throw them in the ocean, like pouring lime all over them, like it's all.
Because apparently not.
Yeah, we really don't write about that. Like there's, you know, whatever. I'm not knocking on people that do, but we kind of viewed it as more of we're writing the music about, you know, things that we've actually experienced or things that are thoughts, feelings, blah, 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 you know, that whole deal. And so we figured, why write something that we haven't actually done? Like, nobody in this band is like, well, I don't know, I'm not going to put it past Devin, but nobody else in this band has like killed a girl, cut her up, and like thrown her in the ocean. So
Yeah,
why would you write about that?
Oh, no.
I mean, like, the music's very emotional, and so I mean, like, why? You know, we're not gonna write very bland lyrics, so obviously, so you know, a lot of it's emotion to it.
Well, new album, especially track Odessa, way different from some of y'all's old stuff. You like how people reacting to it so far?
Right now, yeah, people are they're kind of skeptical. A lot of people are really skeptical. It's not the typical shout out. It's not the typical boom boom breakdown. So it's caught a lot of our live listeners by
surprise.
Yeah, by surprise, really, because we haven't aired it over the internet. So when they hear it live, they're just caught off guard a little bit. A lot of people are really starting to catch on to it, and a lot of people are starting to respect the beauty aspect of the genre that we've kind of molded ourselves into.
Yeah, yeah, and the other thing is, especially on the whole live versus studio thing, you know, in the studio, you've got all of this calm, and you can look at the big picture, and you can shape things the way you want to, and so there's a lot more production that went into it, you know, on the record. It sounds, you know, real nice and all that, and then when we come and play it live, it strips it down kind of, because we don't have 8 guitar tracks, you know, running. And especially because a lot of these people, you know, they may listen to music like that when they're riding around in their car or something, but a lot of the people will come to shows strictly to hear, you know, beat down. They just want to, you know, angry stuff. I mean, I've never really, believe it or not, I've never actually been a showgoer. The only shows I ever really gone to are shows that I played. And so I don't really know, but the way I perceive it is a lot of people kind of come to, I guess, beat up invisible people so don't go beat up real people in real life. You know,
we're trying to please both aspects of this album, the listeners at home and the listeners here. So.
Yeah, and I think we have something in it for everybody.
Let's get balanced. Don't got one review, but what's that gonna?
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah.